Decorating a Bible journal entry doesn't have to be hard. Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I am going to be Bible journaling in Psalm 86, and I want to show you how easy it can be to connect some creativity to your faith by using stickers in this Bible journaling process. And I'm just using some planner stickers that I have from Kelva Plan, Stripes and Florals Volume 5. Let's go. So I get asked all of the time how I come up with the visual idea, what I want to do on a Bible page when I'm Bible journaling. How do I know what to draw, what to put on the page, things like that. And that is a hard question to answer because, to be honest, sometimes it just comes to me. Sometimes I just have an idea that sparks. Other times I just know that I want to journal on a verse, and to me, the words that I'm wanting to journal are far more important than what decor is going to be on the page. I always recommend start off simple. You don't have to have a deep visual meaning for the words that you are putting on the page. It's okay if you're just adding a few florals, just a little decorative moment. Sometimes the visual part is deeply connected, and sometimes it's just a creative exercise and you're really focused more on the journaling section of it. So it's totally okay if you don't know what you want to put onto the page. I always say start with florals, start with washi tape, start with the stickers you have in your stash. That takes the pressure off of having to create something that is like deeply artistic or over the top complicated. You can do something pretty simple and still have a pretty big effect. Okay, so what I've done here is actually put together a collage of floral stickers. These are all from that Kelva Plan, Stripes and Florals, and I'm putting them onto parchment paper. You can also use wax paper, and it's just a big blob of florals trying to fill in all of the spaces. Then what I'm going to do with this particular collage is I'm going to cut it into the shape of a heart. We're doing old school style where we just kind of fold it in half, and ta-da, now I have a floral heart. This is a pretty literal interpretation of the verse that I'm focusing on, which is Psalm 86, starting in verse 11, where it says, "Teach me your way, Lord, that I may rely on your faithfulness. Give me an undivided heart that I may fear your name." I opted to go just for the very literal heart shape. I didn't want to cover up the text, so I used transparent stickers. That is another wonderful hint. If you are not real pumped about covering up any text in your journaling Bible, you can use transparent stickers over the top, and I can still very easily read everything underneath. And then I'm just able to use a functional box from that same sticker book over on the left-hand side, and in that functional box, that's where I will put my journaling. So sweet, simple, straightforward. It does capture a little bit of the verse because it's in that heart shape, but I know that that's not really the focus for me. I just wanted to have a creative palette, a creative moment on the page, and working with the stickers was easy and simple and something where I could do it and reflect on what I wanted to be writing. And in this case, I'm going to be writing a prayer. So different times I write different things. Sometimes I'm just writing bold words like a takeaway. Sometimes I'm taking notes, and sometimes I'm writing a prayer. Before I write my prayer, I do like to have a title on the page a lot of times, not meaning at the top all of the time, but just something that really helps me focus or summarizes what the intention of the page was. And in this case, I'm just pulling out the phrase "an undivided heart." And I started off by lettering that in a pencil just so I could get the spacing right. And then I'm coming back with a lettering pen in the same light blue that is picked up in the florals. And I'm going to come through very carefully. I've actually sped this up 4 times as fast. So I went nice and slow in the pages of my Bible to add in the title. Again, I was trying to not cover up any of the text. So the title's pretty small compared to what I would normally do, but I still love it. And we're just going to direct our heart with an arrow and a loop-de-loop to the title Undivided Heart. And after that, I'm going to bring in a stencil so I can add some lettering lines. I always add lines because I just don't trust myself to write very straight. And I'm going to journal. And here's what I journaled. Here's the prayer that I journaled in on this page. It says, Lord, it is so hard for me to give my whole heart. Please continue to work on me and convict me to give it all to you. Amen. And this is just a creative reflection of what my morning Bible study was on this particular day. It's nice and simple. This whole thing from beginning to end took me 20 minutes, and that was quick. And it was 20 minutes again, reflecting on a lesson that I had picked up earlier. It's just inserting it into another part of my day. And I know for me, the more I go back and reflect and meditate on a concept, the more likely it is to really dig in deep to my heart, my soul. And that's one of the reasons I love Bible journaling. That is going to be it for this Bible journal process video. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. I will link the supplies I used down in the description box below. And I want to give a huge shout out to my Patreon community. If you are looking for a fun, safe, inspiring place to connect with other crafters, Patreon's the place to be. Head on over to patreon.com/ScrappyWife to find out more. All right. I hope that you have a fabulous day. And as always, keep it creative.